Hi, I'm Torsten, and today I have a special treat for all of the collectors out there. Are you a collector? If so, keep watching. We will be talking about the DC Heroes and Villains collection, published in Spanish by Editorial Salvat. But first, I want to take a step back and look at previous collections. There is the DC graphic novels collection that was released between 2016 and 2020. There is Batman the Legend, released between 2019 and 2022. And then there is Heroes and Villains, or La Colección Héroes y Villanos, a collection of 80 hardcover books that all together form a connected spine image. In English, there is a collection of the same name, published by Hatchet Partworks. However, the release order of those books and the design is a little bit different here. This one started releasing in 2021. But then there is the Spanish version that started getting released in Spain in 2021 and is set to run until 2024. So it's still ongoing. This one, again, is published by Editorial Salvat. Later during the same year, the collection also started getting released in Argentina, and then a year later in 2022 in Chile and Peru. And just a few weeks ago, it also launched in Colombia in September of 2023, and that's where I found it. With 80 books in total and a bi-weekly release schedule, it'll finish in early 2027. Unlike the English collection, Book 1 in Spanish is Tom King's Batman. And as you may or may not know, I consider Tom King's Batman a masterpiece. The only problem here is this is only the first story arc, I Am Gotham. Yo soy Gotham. The arguably weakest arc of King's entire run. When I say Tom King's Batman run is a masterpiece, I talk about the complete run. You have to read it all. Many might stop after the first arc because it really isn't that good, but the true genius of the story unfolds after it. However, this is a pretty cool edition. And the best part, it only costs $2.50. Again, converted, that is $2.50. And that's not only the conversion rate, it was that cheap already when it was released in Spain for €3. But I really have to make a separate video talking about the entire Tom King run and explain why I claim it to be one of the best, if not the best, Batman runs of all time. But that's for another time, probably a year from now or so. We'll get there when we get there. So what I'm going to do now is opening this beauty up. It is unboxing time. Before I open it up, let's look at the package. You basically get the book sealed in here and glued on to the cardboard. You have a separate booklet that we're going to look at to see what's in there. And you got the back, some more information about the collection. All right, let's rip this off and see what's in here. Woo, so much glue. All right, we get the book and the booklet. It's going to get loud again. Yeah, cardboard goes there. And let's start with this. It's a cardboard behind it, so it's not as thick as it seems. Cardboard goes away. And we got this booklet. So let's look at it. It's not a booklet. It's a fold out poster. So you fold it once. You get the heroes in blue, the villains in red. Ooh, and then you fold it again. There's more information about this collection. All right. Basically get a preview of the first 4 releases. So Batman by Tom King, the first story arc. I Am Gotham. You get Harley Quinn, the new 52 run, or the first arc of that run. Hot in the City. Black Vault. Suicide Squad is number 3. And then you have Flash Rebirth by Jeff Johns, number 4. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 80. That's a huge collection. All right, it folds one more time. So, woo, that's sexy. Let's see if we can put this here. Okay, that's a pretty cool piece. I don't know if that all fits into the camera. I'll lean back a little bit. All right, I'll read the rest in here when I get there. You don't have to watch me reading. But we also have the book, the actual book, to unpack. So there's a little crack down here. Let's open this. All right, nice hardcover. A collection themed, heroes and villains collection themed page. Get Josoi, Batman. Get an introduction. I'm gonna just open it, so I'll take some time to read it. Introduction doesn't seem to be by anyone particularly. Doesn't say who wrote it. Just an introduction of what this arc is, what this story is, I assume. Just flying over here. Bam, bam, bam. Talks about Tom King, David Finch. New take starting in 2016. Yep. As part of the Rebirth move by DC, rebooting the universe, following up the run by Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo that ran from 2011 to 2016. And this is the first story arc and so on. A little bit what's happening during that arc. But kicking things off here. Never a fan of spoilers in the introduction. All right, if you haven't read it, I highly recommend it. It's an awesome story. Again, the first arc, don't get distracted by the whole Gotham and Gotham Girl thing. Those two superheroes that show up. Spoilers, they don't stick around for too long, or one doesn't, the other one neither. But it's not about them. The Tom King's run is not about Gotham and Gotham Girl, really. It's about Batman, Catwoman, and others I don't want to ruin for you if you haven't read it. So yeah, I just love the entire Tom King run. But yeah, first arc here collected in a hardcover to kick off the Heroes and Villains collection. Okay, so why is it only $2.50? It's because they talk to the collector in you. They want to hook you in. They want you to commit to consecutive releases that are going up in price. Surprise. Those bastards. But yeah, I mean, in Spain and other releases, you were actually getting a neat subscriber gift with issue 6. You got a keychain, issue 12, a coffee mug, issue 18, Harley Quinn sheet, and with issues 25 and 32, you got a Batman and Joker bookend. I don't see that information in here right now, so I don't think that's a thing with this release. Otherwise, they would have promoted it better. So maybe they're out of coffee mugs or they don't want to ship them here. So it seems like you're only getting the actual collection, which is fine. But yeah, is it worth it? We'll do the math in a bit here. But let's see where this goes first. So I'm a collector after all and open to a lot of things. So when I saw issue 2 getting released in the grocery store, yes, you can buy those at the supermarket. But I had to get the second book then as well, a couple of weeks later. So here it is, Harley Quinn, Hot in the City. Damn. Did they hook me? Did they get me? Certainly with this second one. But you can see they started increasing the price already. It's now $5 converted. It's getting more expensive. So am I on the hook now? At least I was getting this one as well. So let's open it together. Second unboxing. You didn't see that one coming. But we'll open that one. I have a feeling it's going to make a horrible sound again when I rip this off. Of course, the glue has to stick, otherwise it won't hold in the store. So let's open up Harley Quinn, Hot in the City, first story arc by Amanda Conner that was part of the New 52 launch. Right, what's the best way here to open this? Start here at the bottom. Right, Hot in the City. You see the bookends before me? Same bookends. So I have a feeling the entire collection will have the same bookends. Nice image. Another introduction. It talks about Harley Quinn, I guess, being created by Paul Dini, and a little bit of history here. Some pretty nice images and some more intros of characters before we get into the actual story, the actual arc here. Some glue on the back still. I don't know how that made it under the seal. Yeah, I actually haven't read this complete arc yet, so I'll dig in and see if it captures me. Let me know in the comments down below if you recommend for me to read all of Amanda Conner's run of Harley Quinn or not. I never finished it, so I might get back into it here with this first arc. And obviously with book 1 and 2, those 2 issues out now. Let's see if the spines connect. Oh, they do. They start creating flash here. On the side. So they're not lying. The spines do match. So having issues 1 and 2, obviously a couple of weeks later, issues 3 and 4. Issue 3 is the Suicide Squad, The Black Vault by Rob Williams. And then release number 4, The Flash Rebirth by Jeff Johns. But you see that there, the price is up again. About $11 now per book. Still relatively cheap. But if you commit and keep collecting it for the next 4 or so years, it'll be a total of $865 US. For books I either already have or don't want. So I'm out at this point. Common sense wins over the collector in me. Connecting spines are neat, but if I want to spend close to $900 in artwork, I'd rather just commission a piece of art. It's a really cool and nice collection though. I just had to make this decision. It's a little bit expensive for my taste. For books that don't, for the most part, don't even complete an arc. They kick things off, with the exception of a few things. There's some crisis events that are collected in total, or Jeff Johns' Rebirth. But there are plenty of story arcs that kick off a run and don't finish it. And for that, it's not what I'm looking for, really. So I had to make a decision, and that decision was to drop out of the game, stick with my 2 issues because it's fun, to just see where things would have gone. And then every 2 weeks, I'll be grocery shopping. I'll probably see a new release. Maybe I'll pick up 1 or 2 books here and there that I really like, but I'm not going to go for all 80. The spines won't connect, so that's going to suck. But please do let me know in the comments below if you would have committed and collected the entire series. I will put a link in the description of this video so you can see what the 80 books are that are collected in this. What are your favorites? Would you collect it for the fun of collecting, for the connecting spines, or because of the story arcs you're getting with this? Please let me know. I now go and keep learning Spanish with Batman and Harley Quinn. Since those are all in Spanish. If I didn't mention it again, I think I did. But yeah, those are all translated in Spanish. So maybe if you want to learn some Spanish, try to get your hands on those. I don't know if you can import them in the US or not. But if you're on vacation, keep an eye out. They're in many Latin American countries. In Spain, it's still ongoing. Let me know what you think about this collection in general. I want to thank you for watching. This was Thorsten. Hasta la próxima vez.